Here's another death sequence.
Yeah.
Spike and Vicious. When they battle and Spike goes flying out the window. Explanation over. Alright, second law of temporal mortality. It takes some time for bad guys to die, regardless of physical damage, even when the bad guys are still killed so quickly they don't even realize it. It takes them a while to realize they're dead. This is attributed to the belief that being evil damages the reality lobe of the brain. Next slide. Hello, Ansem. I had a rat named after him. I had one named Roxas, too. Come to find out, they were a little cuddly. But yes, it's a long drawn out. He died very quickly, you know, once you defeated his 15 different forms. But it took it. They kept going on with like his speech. Come to find out, it only lasted about 3 seconds. Anyway, law of dramatic emphasis. Scenes involving extreme amounts of action are depicted with either still frames or black screens with a slash of bright color, usually red or white. Next slide. Alright, I saw Goku somewhere. Is he here? No? No? Alright, anyway. Still...
So how does temporal stuff apply to them? Considering it takes, like the planet's going to blow up in 15 minutes, like 10 minutes. And
5 minutes, and it takes them 30 episodes to go 1 minute.
Yeah, that's one thing. Okay, we had played a game in my high school anime club. It was, anime mockers. It was anime mockers, and we had to pick one anime, find something absolutely ridiculous about it, and then make fun of it. I got Dragon Ball Z. Here's my impression. Fight, 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 fight. Oh my god, somebody dies. 5 minutes left of Earth. X-Lax commercial. 30 episodes later, the world finally ends. Oh, 2 minutes later. Dragon Ball, I wish for everyone that died in that battle to be brought back to life. Why? I have a question. How many times does God have to destroy you before you finally go, all right, I just give up. I just wish for every bad guy that will ever encounter me to not. I want them all gone. Just wish for something like that. Don't wish for everybody to be brought back. You're just going to have to do that 15 more times. I think we all heard the caramel dancing. Law of dramatic multiplicity. Scenes that only happen once, for instance, a good guy kicks the bad guy in the face, are seen at least 3 times from 3 different angles. Next slide. Creepiest anime I've ever seen, I swear. I want to know how many times when he wins a fight, give me your phone. Children? And no, you're not allowed to pull it up on the computer either. You were behind this!
I can't, there's no internet connection in here.
Oh, yay for the little things. For anyone that needed an explanation for that, or for anyone that's ever heard the term Rickrolled and never seen it, I just got Rickrolled. That was beautiful, I must say. That was beautiful. Hey, leapfrog. Anyway.
I think I demanded 2 microphones.
Can we unplug his microphone? Do it. Alright, anyway. Law of inherent combustibility. Everything explodes. Wait for it. everything.
Right.
Now you may laugh. First corollary. Anything that explodes bulges first. Mine's out of the gutters. I wanted a lot more people than just the adults to see this, so it's not 18 and up, so I'm sorry, I'm going to be skipping all the hentai section. Second corollary. Large cities are the most explosive substances known to human science. Tokyo in particular seems to be the most unstable of these cities. Sometimes referred to as the matchstick city. Alright, I would just like to point something out. Bleach, I'm not sure I have a slide, but go ahead, I'll elaborate if not. Yeah, no, anyway. Free STDs, come on in. Anyway, yes, in Bleach, when a hollow, like, busts into a building, it explodes. It's been abandoned for I don't know how many years. There's no gas lines leading to it. And for some, it's spontaneous combustion. I don't know.
TNT is good insulation.
What?
TNT is good insulation.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's also good on toast. Yes, Pikachu Man.
That's also true in Pokemon. If the razor leaf hits a water gun, they explode.
Yes. Yes, very good example. Water is combustible. Law of phlogistatic emission. Nearly all things emit light from fatal wounds. Anytime he, oh beautiful one, gets injured, ever notice how there's like a flash of light even if he doesn't even blink? Whereas he, what am I kicking? I'm trying not to damage your equipment, I promise. Ouch. Anytime he would get, hit in the, 2 times that he did, notice how a giant flash of light was emitted from like his chest?
And he get bitey.
What?
He got bitey.
I got nothing. Law of energetic emission. There's always an energy buildup, commonly referred to as an energy bulge. Mine's out of the gutters. Before mecha or spacecraft weapons fire, because of the explosive qualities of weapons, it is believed that this is related to the law of inherent combustibility. Next slide. Oh yeah, who's your mama? Yes, anytime that thing fires, ever notice how it's like... Anyone else want to explain that? Because I can't. Law of inverse lethal magnitude. The destructive potential of any object or organism is inversely proportionate to its mass. First corollary. Small and cute will always overcome big and ugly, also known as the ACO phenomenon. Next slide. Take a bow, Pikachu Man. Take a bow. And yes, you in the Pikachu hat. I see you back there. As they all swivel their heads. It's like monkey see, monkey do. Law of inexhaustibility. No one ever runs out of ammunition. That is, of course, unless they're cornered, outnumbered, outclassed, and unconscious. Next slide. Have you ever seen them reload during a battle that they weren't like, oh my god, we're never gonna get out of this? Guess what happens? They get out of it. Alright. Oh, here's my favorite one. Well, one of them. The other ones I can't read to you. Law of inverse accuracy. The accuracy of a good guy when operating any form of firearm increases as the difficulty of the shot increases. The accuracy of the bad guys when operating firearms decreases when the difficulty of the shot decreases. Also known as the stormtrooper effect. Example, a good guy in a drunken stupor being held upside down from a moving vehicle will always hit, and several battalions of bad guys firing on a good guy standing alone in the middle of a field will always miss. First, is there an echo? First corollary, the more bad guys there are, the less likely they will hit anyone or do any real damage, allowing the hero to take them all out with a single burst of automatic fire and then escape. Third corollary, whenever a good guy is actually hit by enemy fire, it is in a designated good guy area. Adam, stand up. Usually a flesh wound in the shoulder, arm, leg. You thought I was going somewhere else.
This is just an excuse to grow.
I don't need an excuse. Give me a sit.
Okay.
Round of applause. All right. Where was I? Ah, there we go. These wounds will normally restrict the good guy from doing anything more strenuous than driving, firing weaponry, using melee weapons, operating heavy machinery, or doing complex martial arts maneuvers. Next slide. Anybody remember the drunken gunfight? Oh, what gets a drunken quicker? What is a malt liquor? What comes in bottles or in cans? Beer. Yes, thank you.
Yay.
Fourth corollary, the more times the bad guy fires, the fewer times he will hit. It's like that one guy standing out in the middle of the field. Oh God, oh God, oh God.
He magically hits.
Generally in a good guy area, but he hits. Eyes closed.